I'm Coach Brad Embry, and you're watching Max South Sports. Coach Brad Embry, head football coach of the Water Valley Blue Devils. Previously, I started out at Madison Central, right out of college. Then I went to Tupelo for 8 years, and this is my 13th year at Water Valley. What got me into coaching, I just had a great experience in high school at Bruce High School. My junior and senior year of high school, we were fortunate enough to play in the state championship game both years, and I guess, you know, the love of sport and those experiences, and just a great town, great community, a great school, and a lot of good guys on our staff here, and it's a good way to live your life. Football in the South, Water Valley is a perfect example of that. Small town, everyone here loves football. You know, 2 years ago, the funny thing was the day after the state championship, it was what we're going to do next year, what will we be like next year. You know, and that's a year-round thing here, as much of the South and much of Mississippi. Since the pandemic, we've basically had to redo our entire season schedule, preseason, summer, just the way that we sanitize, clean, the way that we allow kids into the weight room. The small groups, you know, have created just a big problem with our weight facility. It was fine before. As we were lifting weights and working out this summer, you know, we had to spend extra time and financial resources to clean thoroughly. Not that you didn't clean before, but extra measures were obviously taken, new equipment purchased and so forth. And if there is a season as we go through, that will require us to continue that. And then as we, you know, even things like cleaning game uniforms and so forth, and, you know, it's going to be a great undertaking, but we've talked about it, we've met about it. Our trainer has done a great job of just, you know, educating the coaches on exactly how we're going to do that. So I do believe that there will be a season. I know that there are some possibilities of it being pushed back even further. You know, we've pushed it back 2 weeks so far. And I also understand that we may, and other schools may, have to forfeit games during the season if we have an outbreak. But if we get to play at all, we've talked about it, it's going to be a blessing. Motivation is definitely an issue through these times. You know, at Water Valley each year we have goals of playing in the state championship game. And this group of young athletes that we have, we're not very upper class heavy. We have a lot of 9th, 10th graders, 11th graders that have big expectations. So the motivation for them, knowing that eventually we're going to get back to normalcy at some point in time, and their goals are in front of them. Our best attributes this year are going to be our youth and athleticism. And I say youth, these guys are just hungry. They want their turn. You know, they've sat on the sidelines and watched over the past couple of years, and now they've got the opportunity, and you know, I think that's a great attribute. You know, we had a good group of 16 seniors last year, and we had a successful run, made it to the second round of the playoffs. I thought at the beginning of the year we could make a deeper run. Things could have been better. You know, we always, like I said, we have a goal of making it to the state championship game, and we didn't do that. So all in all, you know, the guys worked hard each and every day, and I was proud of the effort. We have a very interesting situation at quarterback this year with the pandemic, the loss of time in the summer, and the loss of spring training. That would be a problem any year. This year we have a senior Wildcat quarterback who did not get to play because of injury last year. We have a sophomore quarterback who missed most of the season last year with an injury. And then we have a freshman quarterback he's a freshman. And those guys all have the ability to get the job done. We're in a shortened window of time, and every minute counts. Looking at our seniors that we have coming back, Parker Tide played linebacker for us last year for a large part of the season. Physical kid who's done a great job of being sound in his fundamentals. Looking at Ty Kirkendall, who was a starter for us last year, went down early in the season, who's an athletic guy that we're going to play on the edge, outside linebacker type player, drop him into the secondary, and he'll probably have a spot on offense as a Wildcat quarterback in situations. Marcus Cook, who's a weight room warrior, he's been a really good player for us last year, and a guy that we think can be disruptive in the middle of the defensive line this year. Just really fast, you know, fast enough to play running back if we needed him to, but we really want him up front defense and fresh. And Xavier Harrison played center for us part-time last year. Xavier's really worked this year to improve his body and his overall strength, and I think that will, be an asset for him this year. Hopefully at center, where he's a leader for us. Okay, I think our team at Water Valley, since I've been here, has been known for defense. I think when you play Water Valley, you know that you're going to play for fourth quarters against a fast, physical defense who's really known for getting after the football. I think this year will be no different. I think our attribute that probably best represents us this year is our speed, overall team speed. They may be young, but fast, and hopefully we're running fast in the right direction all the time. We're running fast in the wrong direction, we'll correct it and get ready for the next week. Our rival right now that's been developed over the past few years is North Panola. Just because of the playoff implications that have been revolved around that game. Last year it was a hard-fought defensive battle. We won 10-8 at North Panola, and I don't expect anything less this year. They're a well-coached group, always have been, and very athletic, and it's just a fun game to be at, big crowds, and just a lot of camaraderie between the guys. We have people from Water Valley that actually work at their school, and the community gets after it to make t-shirts about the game and so forth. So it's fun, it really is. 2 years ago, the funny thing was, the day after the state championship, it was what we're going to do next year, what will we be like next year. And that's a year-round thing here, as much of the South and much of Mississippi. We live and breathe it, and that's why I think it's so important that we're able to play some type of football season this year to give people a sense of normalcy. There are risks each and every day, no matter the pandemic, no matter what year it is, that we have to navigate each and every day. And this year the risks are extreme, but I do believe that it's best for everyone that we reach a sense of normalcy. Yeah, I think we as coaches have a great opportunity to help young people I said before, to achieve their goals, but just help them learn to navigate difficult situations that they're going to face in the world. Football prepares you for that, and I think that is something that we must take as coaches and run with, and understand that we have to do more than just coach these young people on the football field. We have to coach them in life.